Hey guys, how's it going? It's me, Richard Plunker from the Puppetdom Geek and MMGN.com, and today I got another unboxing for you guys of the Elgato GameCapture HD. Now, this is actually a product from Elgato, which they've finally come out with the proper, game capturing PVR, hardware. Now, a lot of people out there who actually own PVRs, like myself, I actually own, I think it's called the Ava Media Center. I just took a look down there before, and I loved it. It was my first PVR, and blew me out of the water, and it was the cheapest I could afford at the time. Being the, I think, what was it called, the Hopog. Like one of my friends owned them, and I wish I could get the Hopog, but it was $100 out of my price range, and it does record a lot better in terms of like 5.1 surround sound and all that good stuff. But the Ava Media Center did it for me. But the downside to it was that it was only made for the PC, whereas the Elgato, or not the Elgato, the Hopog could use it on your Mac using the Elgato software, which is really funny because Elgato does make a game capturing, little dongle, but it's only SD, which is useless. Who records those things? But then again, they were marketing to people, trying to convert VCRs to DVDs and all that shebang stuff. Besides that, let's get into this and check it out. Okay, so let's get into it. Inside you get nice USB cable right there. You also get, I think it's the HDMI connection. Rubbish. Okay, this is weird. Is that for Wii? Xbox? Does it go in here? I don't even know what that's for. I think it's for the Wii. I don't know. Anyways, over here is the actual connection for the component, which I'll be using since I use a PS3, which is quite fortunate. Not quite fortunate, it's unfortunate, because the PS3 has those, I forget what it's called, that protective stuff on Blu-ray, prevents people from ripping Blu-ray movies. So I can't use the HDMI thing, unfortunately, but I think I might have a use for this, or at least the HDMI port. But anyways, the Ava Media Center, I record that in component anyways, and I've been using that for ages, so no big deal, no big loss on that. But the main key to the actual game capture device is that you can record straight through HDMI. Let me open this first. And so you just get a actually decent HDMI cable. It's not like those flimsy ones you usually get with a lot of products. But yeah, the great thing about the actual game capture device is that you can actually record and play in HDMI, which is not seen, I don't think so, in any game capture device. I mean, unless you actually have a physical driver in your laptop. But in this case, since I'm using an iMac, or anyone else is using an Apple device, MacBook or MacBook Air even, this is not something you wouldn't even consider. But it's great. I mean, you do have the AV in, HDMI in right there, and then you got the HDMI out, which will go into HDMI out, obviously. But what's really funny is I think a lot of people have been requesting it, is because it's actually quite possible, because they have this sort of universal, sorry, I must have gone out of frame there, because they actually have this sort of universal pin, it sort of looks like a SD type of thing, S-video type of pins, where, you sort of just plug that in, like so, and usually, you get the sort of, yellow, red, white type of cables, for people who, still use that. And a lot of people do, actually. So, yeah, I'm surprised they didn't actually provide them, or didn't actually make them. Hence, anyways, I mean, all of us are playing in HD, so I wouldn't see why you're going out to buy something like that, to record, if you're playing SD. Now, I'm surprised there wasn't any manual. not saying that there should be a manual, but there usually is. But I think it's actually this card. Oh, there we go. Looky, looky. It tells you how to connect up to your PS3 and Xbox 360, and that's all you need. So I think that was actually the... I still don't know what that cable was for. Does anyone know what that cable's for? I think it's an Xbox 360 cable, but I still don't understand. Ah, it's like a component, but for the Xbox 360, I think. I don't know. Does anyone know what that is? Does it even say here? No, it says connect via HDMI. I don't know. I seriously don't know. Anyway, guys, so that's the GameCapture HD right there. I'll be having a full review out shortly, so stay tuned for that. And yeah, I know the volume's been all over the place, but anyway, guys, I'll catch you guys later, and I'll see you in the next video. See ya.